Well, hello, my YouTube family. Thank you, Jesus, I'm home. It is 5:35, people. You know I booked it on out of there. And I was kind of, when it hit 5 o'clock on the nose, I didn't like skedaddle. I left about 6 after 5 to make it look like, well, Nancy is not so much in a hurry. She just don't book on out of here. Oh, yes, she do. But she just trying to, you know. I'm in at 9, I'm out at 5. That's what I get paid for. Okay. So, I cannot complain about today, though. It really went rather well, and it really went rather fast. So, if the rest of the week could be this way, I'll be a very happy camper. Very happy. And, of course, if you hear the humming, it's hot out, people. It's still hot. It's still August, okay? We got the August heat going. A breeze, but a hot one. So it's summer, okay? The summer is waning, and it does get late. It does get darker earlier, but it's still, you know, weather still advises that AC is, you know, that's what you need right now, the AC. So if you hear the humming in the back, that is what that is, the AC. Okay. Lips of the day. Purple, people. Purple. Because, hello? Color coordinated. As always. This is in the shade Decadent. It is a Revlon Color Burst lip gloss in the shade Decadent. And that is Decadent, and Decadent it is. Decadent indeedy do. Okay. Wait, hello? Hello? He's hopping on up. I know he wants to hop on the desktop, but he cannot do that right now. Okay, so there you have it. It was a good day. Both bosses are in, of course. However, tomorrow, the one that I kind of like will be out, and the other one will be in. So I've got to be on my best behavior with him. Not that I'm not always, but you know how sometimes you have to be a little extra just to keep the peace within yourself and the person. So there's that. And I told you about that coworker that she spends more time looking at what I'm doing. Yeah, that one. Something was going on with her because the boss that I liked went into her office, and she's known him a lot longer than the other one. And I don't know. She was like, all I heard was, yes, but I'm in pain all the time, and this is it. Just giving him some stuff, and he kept saying, yeah, but this is what you have to do. I was like, wow, he don't even give a shit. And she was like semi-crying. After he spoke to her in the office, because her office is across from my reception desk, which is why she likes to eye me all the damn time. I really thought that she was good. After that conversation, I thought she was going to get up and walk out and just like leave. And maybe she did. I'm not sure. That's how much I really pay attention to what she's doing. I really don't. But I did hear that conversation because her voice is loud, and so is the other boss. His voice is rather loud. Like his whisper, you can hear his whisper. The dead can hear his whisper. Okay, so that's how loud he is. Loud, boisterous, rambunctious, and all of that. I don't think he was falling for what she was trying to sell, because he knows her rather well. And I think he's worked with her the longest. So he knows all of her shenanigans by now. I'm a year in. So I'm a year into her shenanigans. It took me a while, but I'm hip to the game now. Like, she actually came around my desk, and I turned around real quick. She didn't expect me to. I turned around real quick, and she did one of these, oh, I don't know where I need to go. Oh, yeah, I need to go. Boo-boo, you got caught. Caught doing what? Why are you eyeing me? Why? Are you even on this side of the office? Like, your office is across the way. What is it that you need over here? Nobody over here does your work. Your assistant is still on your side of the office. What are you doing on my side of the office? What do you need over here? What do you need? So I turned real quick, and she walked out, and I just sat there because I knew she was going to come back. The phones weren't ringing, so what are you doing? And I think other people are beginning to be aware of what she's doing. Like, what are you doing? What are you trying to catch me doing? Boo-boo, I'm still on my phone whether you like it or not. The phones are still being answered. My work is still getting done, regardless of me being on my phone or not. So what is your issue? What is your issue? I'm sorry if you're so damn busy that you can't be on your phone, but that's got nothing to do with me. Your responsibilities have absolutely diddly shit to do with my responsibilities. So maybe you should pay more attention to your responsibilities and lay off of my ass. Because why? Who's-a moment? Who's-a moment? So that was my day, all day. Will she be in tomorrow? Who knows? She was out all last week. And I don't think it was for vacation. So I think she was out sick or whatever. And I think she's still playing the sick game. So if you so sick, why are you in the office? Go home. Go home. But I think the other boss, hers, the one that likes me, I think he's about had it with her absenteeism, with as many days as she's been out. So she's really walking a fine line at this point. So whether she really is in pain or not, she needs to shut her ass up, stay in your office, do what you're supposed to do. Get that shit done, whatever it is you do. Stop looking over here, because there's nothing over here for you to look at. What's the issue? Anyway, that was my day. But it went rather quickly. I am thankful for that. It went really, really fast. I am not going to complain one single solitary bit. Regardless of my bitching and moaning that I do, I really like this job. So whether I need to or not, I will walk the straight path to do what I need to do. Because on those days when I just feel like my back is up against the wall and I have nothing else to give, like last Wednesday, when I have reached empty, I'm going to take that day. I'm going to replenish. I'm going to need that 24 hours so I can carry forth. But I'm not going to make it a habit of taking like a whole week. Who's going to pay my bills? Because when you don't work, you don't get paid. So, which astounds me with her. Because unless she goes by a different rule. You know, different rule for different people sometimes. All I know, according to my paycheck, when I don't work, I don't get paid. But there are times when your health and your mental stability needs to take a day. The pay will come. your mental stability, when it goes, sometimes it doesn't come back. So you need that day to replenish, to recoup, to regain your energy so you can carry forth. And there are going to be days like that. That's one thing about this job. It is draining. I don't understand how, but it is draining. And I think it has something to do with the other boss man, you know, the real boss man. Not that the other boss is not the real boss, the one that likes me. He's a boss. But the other one kind of, he's more menacing. Not a mean person, but he's menacing. So his energy is way different and not kind. He doesn't have a kind, nice energy. Regardless of the fact that the pool party was at his house and we were all having a good time and this, that, and the other. But that was him at play mode. Work mode, completely different. Completely different. Night and day different. So, since I spend more time with him in work mode than I do in play mode with him, I'm going to have to deal with his work mode attitude. And it is an attitude. And, you know, that's why, like, I come to work when I'm supposed to come to work, and I leave when I'm supposed to leave. And if I don't have the energy to sustain one day, I'm going to take that day. Mental health day for my damn self, okay? It's been a minute since I've taken a day, which means I'm almost about due for another one. But I am trying to ride the rest of this month off and go into September. I was going to say go into August. We're in August. Go into September with a clean slate. I already took a day this month, so I don't want to look like I'm taking advantage, unlike some other people. But, you know, I feel like I'm at halfway point. Energy-wise, I'm at halfway point. I've still got a good half to go to get me through the rest of this week and on. But I see something coming. I see another day coming. And we'll see where that day and when that day will be. Right now, what's the next day off? Labor Day? Hold on. I think Labor Day is the next day off. Next month. Let me just make sure. Yeah. The 5th of September is Labor Day. That's the day I'm looking forward to. I'm also looking forward to that Saturday, the previous Saturday before Labor Day, is someone's vet visit, and this time we're going to have to go, boo-boo. We're going to have to go. We can't be late. We're going to have to go. Because you didn't make the last session. We came too late. This appointment is for 3 o'clock. I'm going to jack his butt into the cart, if I can, at 12. If I have to get there early and sit there, then that's what we're going to have to do. But I'm not going to extend to the end of the year. No. This year's vet visit has to be this year's vet visit. So that is that with that upon that. I still have this weekend to Husa, but it's next Saturday. Not this upcoming, the next one. Just let me get through this weekend. Let me Husa on this weekend so I can, you know what I mean? So there we have it, people. That is that with that upon that. I love you. I love my YouTube family. What's going on here? Oh, okay. Maybe I'll take a look at that later. Anyway, this is Lips of the Day, Look of the Day, whatever of the day, in case you're interested with the eyeshadow, because you know I'm doing that now, right? Purple. It is from this palette. Is this a BH Cosmetics? I think this is a BH Cosmetics palette. if I'm not mistaken. It's called Solar Flare 18 color baked eyeshadow palette. I don't know. Yeah, here it says BH at the corner. BH Cosmetics. So, Solar Flare. And this is what the palette looks like. There we go. Some chunks of this one just came off. They're right there. Oh well, they're going straight in the garbage. I won't be really wearing this shade anyway. The shade I am wearing is this one. They're soft. That is it. Look at that purple, honey. Look at that. That is the purple, which is leading me to believe, well, not leading me to believe, showing me that I did not show you what my lips of the day looks like. But look at this palette, boo-boo. Look at this palette. This palette is everything. They're like shimmery, frosty, shimmery, metallic, shimmery shades. Love. Love. The name of the shade that I am wearing is called Gamma Ray. It's that one right there. I'm wearing this palette for the rest of the week. That is what I'm going to try to be doing from now on. Wearing a palette for the rest of the week if it's got all the colors that I want, as opposed to changing a palette a day. I'm going to take a palette, wear it for the rest of the week, and next week another palette, and so on and so forth. I need to be wearing my shadows, people. I've got a ton of eyeshadows, all because of last year when I went into crazy eyeshadow mode. I don't know what the hell happened last year. I think it was because I finally got this job, and I was celebrating like a fool, buying palettes galore. Like, I'm still looking at eyeshadow palettes. I am in eyeshadow mode, but nothing has caught my attention, and I'm not into the whole name brand thing. Like, it doesn't have to be a name brand palette, but if it's a palette that catches my eye, if there are colors there that intrigue me, I will buy the palette up to a certain price. I don't think I'm going any higher than $25, because with tax and everything it's going to be $30. So I try to give myself a window, $25. I don't know if I've bought a palette. I probably have bought a palette more, $30 plus. Not 50 or 100, nothing like that, nothing crazy like that. But when I was buying my eyeshadows, oh my God. 2 drawers. 2 drawers full of eyeshadows. 2. Not 1. Actually 3, come to think of it, because the small single eyeshadow palettes, or the small palettes, are in that right there, and the 2 other ones are right there. Let me take you on a tour. Hold on, bear with me. I don't know how far I can take you, but okay, you see these drawers, that one right there, right next to the fan, right there, right where my finger's at, are eyeshadows. That entire section right there, eyeshadows. Then we move on over here. Oh, you can't even see them. Let me move this over. Okay, eyeshadows, and then the one, hold on, let me move this in. There, these 2 eyeshadows. This one, eyeshadows. Eyeshadows, okay? And then over there, eyeshadows. Okay? Alright. Just so you saw, eyeshadows. Okay? So, Nancy don't need no more eyeshadows. That's not to say that she won't buy another palette, but she really doesn't need another palette. Do I need another anything? I took a look. I sat down earlier this week or last weekend, sat down and said, okay, Nancy, what do you need? You don't need anything. Is there a mascara that you're after? No. But if there's one that I'm interested in, I'll buy. Is there a lip liner that is catching your interest? No, because I have a ton of lip liners. There's no new one that's out there that I really am interested in. Lipstick. I'm good with the lipsticks, but if there's a shade that I like, I'm going to get it. Lip gloss. I'm good. I'm good with the lip glosses, but if there's a shade that I like, I'm going to get it, regardless of whether I already have that shade or not. Blush. No, I'm good. I'm good with the blushes. But if there's another blush that I'm interested in and I really like the shade, regardless of whether I have the shade or not, I'm going to get it. Eyeshadows. We've discussed. Eyeliners. We've discussed. What is it that you don't have? Nothing. You don't have nothing because you have everything. You have covered the gamut of everything. Are you trying to use those up? Well, I can't remember the last time I used this. This is probably the second or third time I've used this palette, which is why I'm going to use it for the rest of the week, because there are colors in here that, of course, will match something that I'm going to be wearing. So, do you need another eyeshadow palette? No, I'm good. For now. I really am. I'm good. I'm really good for now. Like I said, there's no blush that I'm after. There's no eyeshadow palette. Not even an eyeshadow single that, ooh, I really need to get that. No. So for now, I am good. For now. I could upload this video right now, go on to Amazon, and something will catch my interest, and I'll put it in my cart, ready to get bought next paycheck. But as for right this second, nope. I'm good. I'm good. I'm really good. So, stay tuned. You always have to stay tuned with me because it's always an adventure, and I've always got a story, and I've always am after something. Sometimes someone. But not necessarily right now. I'm not really after anybody, and nobody's after me. So I'm good. When it comes to the personal part of myself, I'm good. Okay. On that note, that took a roundabout. On that note, that is it. That is all. This is Lips of the Day, eyeshadow of the day. And yeah, that's it. My eyeshadow has to, and my lipstick always has to match what I'm wearing. So of course the colors on my shirt are what's on my face. From blush to eyeshadow to headband to color coordinated, people. Okay. That is it. That is all. This is Lips of the Day, eyeshadow of the day, whatever the hell you want to call it. I love you. I love my YouTube family. Hit me up. Let me know what you think, and I will talk to you tomorrow. You know what? Before I go, because I can't be the only one going through this madness. Those of you who work, and I know some of you don't work, some of you still go to school. Regardless, work or school, is there one person that is a thorn in your side, and you don't even understand why? Like, do you have somebody that who just doesn't like you because you're you? Because this witch that I'm working with, I have never done anything to her. Like I said, she sits across the hallway from me, so across the room. So, but she wants to catch me in the act of on my phone, or she wants to just, I don't know. I don't know what it is. She has something against me. And you can always tell. So let me know if there's somebody that you're working with that you have that kind of quote-unquote relationship with, or somebody in school that you don't understand why this person all of a sudden has it out for you. Fill me in. I wanna read your stories. Okay. So that is it. That is all. This is Lips of the Day, Eyes of the Day, everything of the day. I love you. I love my YouTube family. Hit me up. Let me know what you think, and I will talk to you tomorrow, hopefully. Okay? I love you. Mwah. Bye now.